안녕하세요 여러분, 켈리 같이 공부입니다. So let me tell you something. So today guys, we're doing like a study with me almost, but it's not quite a study with me because you're not studying with me for like 30 minutes. If you guys would like to do a study with me, let me know, I'll make it happen, but I don't feel like doing that today specifically. So I have a little bit of time before I go to work. I had my breakfast, had some leftovers from Panda Express yesterday. The healthiest breakfast? Maybe not, but listen, your girl didn't feel like cooking, so you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't really have too much of an intro for this, so let's just get into the video. So, 가자! Alright guys, as you can see, the vibes are nice. We got our little, whatchamacallit, fireplace going. I got my fairy lights on. I got my bed nice and cozy. I do like sitting at my desk. However, today I feel like sitting on my bed because I'm gonna be at work and I'm gonna be standing for hours. So might as well just enjoy my comfy bed while I have it. Oh, also I got a Line Friends plushie. It's so cute. Line Friends, if you ever want to send me anything, I'm just saying I'll be your best friend. Anyway, I got my Stitch slippers. Oh, I got my Stitch slippers. They're very comfy, very nice. So we're just gonna accommodate ourselves here. So the first thing I'm going to start with today, I think, is reviewing a how to study Korean lesson. Now, I've already done these lessons before. Technically, I think I was almost done with the end of Unit 3. However, Unit 3 is the intermediate unit. So instead of just going back into my studies and continuing where I left off, which probably would have allowed me to start at upper intermediate now, I want to make sure I review that last unit so I remember stuff, I guess you could say, because I don't want to just go straight into upper intermediate as excited as I would be to do that, because I don't want to throw myself into a level that I'm not prepared for yet. So I'm waking up my brain, trying to remember where I left off with all my Korean studies. So I've already reviewed this lesson. I've completely memorized all the vocabulary in it. So now I'm just going to go over it one more time before I completely move on from it and don't look at it again until it comes up on a test, obviously. But until I feel comfortable that I've committed it to long term, basically. I don't need to keep reviewing this anymore. I'm done with this lesson. So I'm just going to review it, take some notes, because this one, it had something about putting tshi before the noun versus after that changed the meaning, and that I know took a little bit of effort for my brain to keep. So I'm gonna take some notes on that, leave it alone, and then I'm going to do the workbook page for it. I did end up buying the How to Study Korean app, actually, if you guys want to see. I did end up buying the app, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I'm not putting you back up there while I'm trying to talk. Anyway, so the app is not what I thought it was going to be, so I would say stick to the website. It is cool because it's completely offline, so anytime I want to study, I take this with me on a trip somewhere where I'm not gonna have Wi-Fi. It's nice to be able to study with it. The vocabulary, it has spaced repetition. It has cool ways you can customize how you learn your vocabulary, which is really cool. But like I said, I've been using memrise community courses, so that's not too much of a difference to me, I guess, unless they took down their website, which God forbid, because I love that website. But everything that's available on their website is available on the app except for the vocabulary quizzes. That's it. So it's not expensive. I think it's $5 a month. I bought it because I was curious. If you really want it, you can get it, but you don't need it, I don't think. Just use community course memrise for their vocabulary. They have all their vocabulary lists. If you guys want, I can link them down below. And use their website for their lessons because they're completely free. Their workbooks, however, seem interesting. I haven't used it yet, so I'm gonna use it right now. I just bought it like yesterday, I think, because I wanted to review some lessons with the workbooks. So after I take these notes, I'm going to do that workbook, and then after I'm going to use this book. I'm going to use my Talk to Me in Korean book, and then I have to check Hi Native and Hello Talk for any responses to a question that I posted yesterday. I was trying to come up with a sentence with the Chonom stuff, and I did come up with one, but I know I didn't say it right. So I'm going to check those posts to see for any responses, and that'll be all my studying for today, for now, before work. We'll see if I do anything later when I come back. Probably not, because I probably got to edit, but that'll be today's study session. So I just finished doing my review lesson and finishing my workbook page. Here's the workbook. I can't show you too much because I paid for this, so I'm not really supposed to be showing you. But it's just a little mix and match the beginnings and ends to sentences. So I'm gonna check my answers right now before I move on, actually before I forget. So basically guys, I ended up grabbing the level 10 Talk to Me in Korean, and that's because I'm technically not level 10. I'm technically, I think, level 6 or 7 in Talk to Me in Korean. If I take the test, I think I get level 6. Probably 6. We're gonna say 6. However, I bought the level 10 because I'm trying to get out of my intermediate plateau. There's this thing in language learning that I've heard talked about and is very real, and it's called the intermediate plateau. And basically what that means is you get to a point where you're learning where you don't know enough to be considered advanced, but you don't know little enough to be considered beginner. And so a lot of resources are catered towards beginners, how to get you to start learning a language, which is great. But once you're actually learning the language, there's that learning curve where you start learning, you have all this knowledge, all this new vocabulary, grammar, and you have grammar, you can make sentences. The only thing that it takes now is putting those things into practice. So you have that easy slide down into advanced. Now I can have conversations, now I can do this, do that. Not exactly like that, but I'm simplifying it. I feel like a big part of why, aside from the fact that I just didn't have time for my language studies, a big part of the reason why I got so stuck with my language stuff was just I felt like I wasn't progressing forward as much as I used to be, or I couldn't notice the progress as much. So when I was watching, I don't remember, it could have been Lindy Boats or it could have been Natalia Garza, I don't know. 2 YouTubers that I love to watch their videos. I've been watching their videos since I started learning languages. One of them said something in their videos about studying for where you want to be at, right? Use resources that are ahead of your level. Use resources that you think you won't be able to use. Nothing crazy ahead, obviously, but things like this, jumping 3 levels ahead of where I am. This keeps me engaged, it keeps me challenged enough to learn new things while making sure it's stuff that I know is going to move me forward. And then the little things that fill in the gap, I'll pick up along the way by just talking to people or in the things I watch, or I can look it up when I want to. But I think this was a good idea for me anyway, just so, like I said, I can keep myself challenged, I can keep myself entertained and ensure that I'm moving forward. I'm doing this for fun. If it's not fun for me, I don't really want to do it. So that's why I got this book. So I'm gonna read this for a little bit. When I do finish the book, I will let you guys know my thoughts on it, and maybe I'll get another book. But for now, this is my first experience with Talk to Me in Korean, and we are doing the last book. So if you guys use Talk to Me in Korean, let me know your experience with them down below. I know their website is completely paid now, which I'm a little sad about, but I understand. So let me know what you guys think of them if you have used them. Let's get to reading. So I have finished. It's very much like idioms and stuff. It was really interesting. Do you remember hearing that about Talk to Me in Korean? The last lessons are more idioms and like stuff like that and advanced grammar. I'm not saying I mind. I'm not saying I mind at all. I'm just saying it's really cool. And it was like about 얼굴, so things related to the face. I really like the formatting of this book too. I don't know, it just looks really pretty to me. Like the little green accents and stuff. I think it's really pretty. I don't know. 얼굴에 쓰여 있다, to be written all over someone's face, stuff like that. Very, very interesting, very, very nice. I will review that later to make sure those phrases stick in here. So now, I'm just gonna look at this post real quick, see if anyone has corrected me, and then I'm done because I do have like 15 minutes. So let's do that real quick. Put this post on Hi Native and Hello Talk, and I don't think anyone has responded on Hello Talk yet. I will double check again. If you guys want to follow me on Hello Talk, you know, hang out with me, we could chat and answer each other's little posts and stuff, feel free to. I'll link my thing down below. It seemed only 1 person responded, and I did get some corrections, so I'm very happy about that. This is just a typo I made by myself. So that's my little study session for today. I hope you guys enjoyed studying along with me and seeing my little resources and what I've been up to with my Korean studies. This is what I'm gonna probably do again tomorrow. It's just another how to study Korean lesson. I'm gonna look over my Talk to Me in Korean book, probably make another post with the sentences I try to make with the grammar of the day, and then that'll be that. So If you guys want to check out my Instagram, feel free to. It's @_study with Kelly. I'll write it here like I usually do. 여러분 여기까지 봐주셔서 너무너무 감사하고 구독해주세요. Please. I will talk to you later. Bye bye. 안녕.